Hi everyone, welcome back to this week's edition of RHO Market Chat. Usual disclaimer, this presentation is for educational purposes only. There is no inducement to trade. If you have to trade based on the recommendation of this presentation, please refer to your financial advisor. All right, as usual, we'll recap on last market chat. So today we want to talk a little bit about why the Chinese market had a huge rebounds after the Golden Week holiday. And also, we want to talk about the STI current relief rally. All right, so let's recap. Last week, I was bullish, or starting to get bullish on STI. And the reason that I got bullish was because STI broke above the 2516 resistance. And I said that, if it's continued to stay above the 2516 resistance, the STI rally will continue. And that's what we saw, right, last week. The STI, after it went above 2516, continued to rally to hit as high as 2555. And today we are seeing STI moving even higher. And I was clearly very bullish on the NASDAQ, and the reason was really because of the ongoing fiscal stimulus package that was going on. In fact, last Friday, the meeting between the House Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, and the Trump administration from the White House was still ongoing. They couldn't agree to some details, but the market is hopeful that this fiscal package will be passed, and it's just a question of when it will be passed. It could be delayed for a while, or perhaps even after the election. But the market expects that it will definitely be passed, and that will be bullish for the market. And that is why we are seeing so much strength in the market in the past few days. And I was talking about Dow Jones too. Before that, I was talking about NASDAQ hitting my target at 11,800. As I'm speaking to you now, the NASDAQ future already hitting this target at 11,800. So today we should see the NASDAQ opened at about 11,800, and the NASDAQ is moving as predicted. So Dow Jones, I was bullish about it too, since I talked about it when it was at 28,148. It has moved higher to 28,676, even surpassing my targets at 28,500. And I think, you'll continue to be strong for this week, as long as the expectations of a fiscal stimulus is still there. All right, so today I want to just shift a little bit from the Wall Street indices to the China market. So today we saw the Chinese market, or even Asia's market, inching towards a 2.5-year high on renewed hope of economic stimulus in the United States, and also on expectations of economic reforms coming out of China. And one of those things I think, that caused the market to be particularly bullish is that the market is like, coming to assume a Biden victory. So, and that's because a widening lead, right, by Biden is seen as reducing the risk of a contested election and opening the way for a bigger stimulus, even a bigger stimulus to come. And that's really good for the market. And that is helping to counter investor weariness about a Democrat pledged to hike a corporate tax rate. All right, and one of the catalysts, I think, really for the Chinese market, besides the expectation of economic reforms coming is because the market is expecting the end of a Trump era. And that's really because under the Trump era, Trump has been doing unconventional things such as forcing trading partners into negotiating table with the threat of tariffs. But the market expects Biden's to be far more likely to pursue a more multilateral approach and works with its allies instead of bullying them into accepting his terms of trade. All right, so the market is expecting a more friendly Biden foreign policies, and that is surely, working into the Chinese markets. So why did the market rebound? One of it is, like I said, the market is coming to grips of a Biden more friendly White House towards China, maybe. And also, there's a very big Chinese plenary session, the fifth plenary session of the 19th CPC Chinese Central Committee meeting coming out on 26th of October to 29th October. All right, so this is a very big Chinese committee meeting, and the major economic policy hash, all right, during this meeting. And the market is really expecting an acceleration of capital market reform, more market-orientated industrial policy and strategic priority for four essential key areas: improvement of technology, innovation, environmental system, promoting environmental protection. In short, they're all good for the market, and that is why it has been a market catalyst, and the market will continue, all right, to be strong, I believe, as we work towards 26 October. All right, and as you can see here in this chart, right, the CSI 300 Chinese stock index, all right, it has consolidated for the past 3.5 months, all right. It was on a good uptrend since beginning of the year, and I consolidated for 3.5 months, and it was partly because of the hostility of Donald Trump towards many of the Chinese companies. And therefore, a lot of foreign investors are just staying off, all right? So as the election nears, the market sort of sense that a Biden win, and also that Trump will be busy in his election campaign, and not much of Chinese bashing rhetorics or Chinese bashing policy will come out of White House. And therefore, the market is, after the Golden Week, Chinese Golden Week, the Chinese investors are coming out in droves, all right, to buy, and today's momentum is strong, all right? So I expect the CSI to hit 5,000 in the coming days, okay? And if the 5,000 is breached, and as we work towards a Biden election, we could perhaps even test its all-time high or its recent high in 2015 or 5367. So, short term, from now until the election, I stay bullish on the Chinese stock index. And also we are seeing the Hang Seng Index breaking out of its downtrend. It has broken above, like the STI, right? It has broken above its very strong resistance, which now turns support at 24,178. All right, so I think this uptrend momentum will continue. I expect, this week, my next target at 25,558 or 25,558 to be hit. And if things goes on well and more positive news come out of China, we will perhaps we could even see the next target at 26,481 being hit. All right, so stay bullish now. I stay bullish on the the Chinese and the Hang Seng Index for the short term, and especially I'm especially bullish on the Hang Seng Tech Index. All right, so you see the Tech Index, right? It was like consolidating in the last couple of months. And I believe that it is now ready to take its all-time high at 7904. And if that breaks, all right, the sky is the limit. We really don't know where it is heading. But I expect the Hang Seng Tech Index to break its all-time high. Today, I have been telling my followers and people that watched me on the social media, all right, I've been telling them that, stay bullish on the Hang Seng Tech Index ETF, all right? So this is the ETF you can buy off the market. You can buy off the Poyon's platform, all right? And it is 3032.Hong Kong. And this ETF, right, is tested its all-time high at 77.72, and I expect it to break. And you could see these are the constituent stocks of the ETF. And if you are not getting the ETF, some of these constituent stocks, all right, will do well in the short term, like Meituan, like Xiaomi, Alibaba, Tencent, Sunny, JD.com, SMIC, Alibaba Health, Kindi International, and Kingsoft. All right, so today you saw a lot of this stock moving up between 5 to 10%. And I believe that there is still more upside. All right, so STI, all right, has done well as I predicted, breaking above after it broke above the 2516. The rally, I expect it to continue, and the next target at 2599 or 26,000, all right, is within reach very soon, perhaps this week. And if the things continue to look good, we could even hit 2675, but that will probably we got to wait for perhaps another 2 to 3 weeks time. All right, so things are looking good. Stay invested, and this is the major earning release coming out of US. The earning release season just started, and today we we'll have like JP Morgan, Citigroup reporting results. Wednesday, another batch of US banks is going to report results. And I think the results are going to beat because the expectations is so low for the banks. All right. And, I think they're going to beat the results, and the market can continue to be bullish. And these are the economic data coming out. Watch for the jobless claim again. It was not too good. All right, watch for the Friday retail sales and economic data out of China this week. Not particularly interesting, but something for you to be watching for. All right, so if you have been watching this program and you like it, all right, please join my Facebook group. All right, Robin Ho or RHO Trading Community. Please join me. That's where I share my trading ideas and insights, market insights there. And if you don't belong to any trading community, can I encourage you to join my trading community? And that's where, when you join my trading community, you can watch me live or listen to me live every day, talking on the chat, telling you live about my trading ideas, my market insights. All right. So all you need to do is go to my blog, click join Robin's Trading Community, and please join me and my community. You should not be trading alone. All right. Please join a community so that you get insights, all right, from lots of people, not only you. My chat group is really one of, I would say, the most busting, all right, a chat group in Singapore. We have about 1,000 people on the chat today, and a lot of them are active traders, giving their insights of the markets besides me. All right. So it's a big trading community. I welcome you to join me. All right. And, if you have any queries, please write to me. This is my team. And this is our contact number. All right. So thank you very much for, joining me on this program again. I really appreciate it. Hope to see you next week. Bye.